Bella a tutti ragazzi, benvenuti in questo nuovo video di The Witcher 3. Siamo qui con i preparativi per la battaglia all'isola Skellige. Meno male che c'è Siri che ci tira sul morale dopo la bella botta che abbiamo preso negli ultimi episodi. Lo scorso episodio ho fatto una specie di tutorial praticamente su come prendere gli armamenti della scuola del gatto. E niente, adesso continuiamo con la storia, sperando che ci comporti come potete vedere, quella è la flotta di Emir Varhemris che sta avvicinando alle Skellige per terminare la guerra.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hun. And we just found Frangilla Vigo.
Abbiamo perso ragazzi, proprio non ce la posso fare. Vabbè.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Frangilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Frangilla in one piece.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
Perfetto ragazzi, di nuovo Skellige.
Got a minute?
Of course.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk
Dopo le
later.
altre non mi interessa parlare, niente. Non me ne frega un cazzo onestamente. Andiamo... Oh, crap.
Was it hard? Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugos. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugos, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Perfetto ragazzi, abbiamo molte missioni da fare. Mamma mia, vedi Vigo. Vabbè, allora questa qui no. Cioè dobbiamo fare prima questa, così facciamo... Ok, vabbè, prima questa, dai. Non facciamo, non ci cassariamo. Ok, siamo a Caertrold. Vediamo un po'. Allora, qui ci dovrebbe essere un... Ecco infatti. Un viaggio rapido. Perfetto. Allora, andiamo da Ermellino. Caermuire. Qui ci dovrebbe essere coso. Lugos. Sì, mi ha detto quello. Eccoli là. Devo salire qua. Vediamo ora che guai cerca Lugos, che Lugos lo chiamano Lugos sul pazzo, c'è un po' di...
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Ah, così. Lugos! Schiererò la mia ira su di te! Oh. Va bene. Ah, posto. Non mi ferma nessuno, mi ferma. Sono incazzato. Oh. Cazzo vedo. Ermellino che cerca di copiarmi il segno hard, allora. Tutto bene, Ermellino. Allora, eccoli qua. Oh. Perché un segno bloccato? Ah no, non lascia... mi perturbano. Bang! Ho un braccio Ermellino. Te lo regalo. Gente.
Show me what you got.
Le palle. Non me dai via.
I'll kill the fucker. I'll kill him.
Ole. Andiamo Ermellino, dai. Non c'è da sto posto di merda.
Come. Should not stay here.
Comunque non abbiamo la palestra, non capisco perché. Ok. Ok. Ancora? Ma proprio dobbiamo scendere giù in città. Oh yeah. Ancora qua c'ho il... No, mi sa che non ce l'ho più il coso là per quei gol. Ok. Perfetto. Ah.
That's enough.
Yeah, proprio ce ne stiamo andando a Skellige direttamente. Ok.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new ruler.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
Y'all are handling things all right?
Lad's developed quite a taste for heroic adventures. Left ruling the Isles to his father. Quite fortunate, in fact, as now, on the eve of war, we need a more experienced leader.
And Ceres?
I would say she's been more useful than Hjalmar.
Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arnbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Oh, gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Perfetto ragazzi, polmoni da pesce, bellissimo nome. Allora, vediamo.
Come on, Roach.
Vabbè dai, andiamo con sto bardo, andiamo a cavallo perché mi secco di tornare là sopra. Quindi, anche non cavalchiamo un sacco di tempo. Nel frattempo ragazzi, io penso sempre a come cazzo abbiamo sbagliato diciamo la storia emotiva su dove c'è tutte le altre cose abbiamo azzeccate, abbiamo fatto tutto perfettamente, tutti i dialoghi, tutte le missioni, tutte quante abbiamo fatte. Minchia, ma per la storia emotiva ho toppato, ma in una maniera stoppato per uso versi finali con gli anni terzi definitivamente. Guarda, non vedo l'ora che tirano il gioco in modalità marcia della morte. Noi dei coglioni, ma io coglioni capurati. Siamo stati dementi, schifosi. Una non conosce, non siamo a un livello. Vabbè. Comunque.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when specters descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Eccola.
Avon.
What?
I... Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion?
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolda. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
That's it, Roach.
Va bene, andiamo a parlare con gli Ent, anche se vuole parlare con qualche persona, faccio suonava col barone, col barone. Mi sta un po' sul cazzo anche mi sta un po' sul cazzo anche
I'd rather verify.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalach's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalach mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So
andiamo
what?
sto cazzo di
Wanna just
laboratorio.
sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa,
Vuol dire
your eyesight
esplori
only
Ard
just
Skellig.
recovered
Come
and
cazzo fai a
magically
esplorare
simulated.
Ard Skellig?
Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
Esplora Ard Skellig.
I'd forgotten how
Ma non perché c'è là. Perché ha più vista di me. Ma perché che vuol dire in un'ora l'isola principale scusa. Senza portarlo più quello.
Call that broken.
C'è un viaggio rapido dalla minchia. Oh, perfetto, sì. Oh, ma che bordello. Minchia quante missioni. Queste missioni. Ah, piano piano. Intanto facciamo questa qua. Facciamo da... non ci sono loro. Belli sti golem.
I believe we'll find something.
So, any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try.
Yapa Ligon!
We've woken the sentry.
I'll take care of it.
Trying to get through the barrier!
Segno hard ci mettevo di meno. Aprivo quella porta di merda. Non meditare un minuto. Almeno c'ho pozioni.
Let's see what
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
Portrait of Ciri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really captured you. Sure Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities?
Very funny.
Look, Geralt.
Che si di canante. Cazzo c'ho?
It seems someone was literally just
Borra.
here.
Avalok's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow, it doesn't seem like Avallac'h to have one.
A distillate? Smells like...
Verbena.
Aha.
Aha what?
No, nothing.
Sometimes you really get on my nerves, you know.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Ok, allora, esaminiamo per il laboratorio. Ho sentito vibrare, pensavo che mi fosse vibrato il medaglione.
Yen.
Incredibile, l'albero genealogico del mondo.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron?
Poi ragazzi sono bandiere delle regioni del mondo dei Witcher. Già ho visto Brugge, Lich, Aerdin, Kaidwin, Sodden.
Even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Laura's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
He spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here later that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avallac'h never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the Wild Hunt to contend with. Let's ferret on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Vediamo.
Yes? 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 Let's see what Avallac'h's really planning.
Ok. Ah, che c'è qua? Aspetta.
Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Someone's there. Beyond the door.
Elves sure know their fragrances.
E che abbiamo qua? Devo dire che se la passo bene la palla.
How did you get in here?
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out. You. I remember you. From Tir Nalia.
Remarkable. I thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avallac'h you seek, he's not here.
I know.
And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough?
What can you possibly know about that?
You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shared Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that, it's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avallac'h will finally be free of her.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Ciri, you didn't actually believe her, did you? She's personally involved in the matter, that's clear.
What of it? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Non mi cazzo io, ma che cazzo ci faceva qua? Ma...
Ciri.
What? Do you fear I'll level this place like I did Kaer Morhen? Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Calm down. The elf was right.
Aren't you supposed to cheer me up?
You carry Laura's gene. Nothing you can do about it. Inherited her talent and her power, too. That she-elf would give up a century of her life to be you.
Certainly didn't seem so.
You were born with a great gift, and only you can decide how to use it.
What's that?
A necklace. Laura Doran's.
It's beautiful, but...
Yours to wear.
Let's go. I'm sick of this place. Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like... What is it?
Ciri, Skjal is dead.
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjall?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, all right?
Mm-hmm. See you.
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards. especially wandering them alone.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work.
C'è stato il devasto in sto paese, ricordate raga? Mamma mia.
Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Over. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Beyond the village, there's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Buttare la gente nella fossa. Ma io non lo guarda, va. Buttare così la gente nella fossa. Così. No, perché ci vai, no? Vabbè dai, sembra veramente di là, mi dispiace per Skjall. Era bravo. Era bravo.
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone.
Ti mostro l'acciaio. Dimmelo tu.
Lower your voice before we need another grave.
How can you defend him?
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass. And anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Minchia, è l'imperatrice di Nilfgaard e gli dice mamma.
Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said. Can't know the truth of it. The gods will judge Skjall now.
Che poi è la cosa minore essere l'imperatrice di Nilfgaard. Il sangue ancestrale, vabbè.
No idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Back to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfetto, io non so bene, vabbè.
Familiar. I ever wallop yet?
We looked around your laboratory.
I never doubted you would. But why did you? You might have just asked me.
To hear you reveal all about your experiments with the Elder Blood gene? Unlikely.
I've hidden nothing that could be useful in our struggle against Eredin. As regards the Elder Blood, you're all aware Ciri is exceptional. I am alone only in knowing to what extent.
Or maybe you're just obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed. Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Went by your laboratory.
I trust you did not make a mess.
Didn't mention you were the NL Elves' chief source of knowledge about Ciri's abilities.
I didn't mention many things. Fortunately, they're no longer important.
Your experiments with the gene, Elder Blood, that's not important.
I pursued those studies to protect Ciri. To protect Lara Doran's blood, in whomever's veins it courses.
Ran into someone at your lab.
Did you know?
Mm-hmm. A she-elf. Claimed you hate Ciri. So how's that fit you trying to protect her, whatever the cost?
Not at all. You don't really expect me to confess my feelings to you, do you?
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads?
We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthier. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthier, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
So long.
Yes, Geralt?
Back there at...
Oh, you really want to talk about it?
No.
Niente ragazzi, comprendiamo qui l'episodio. È stato un episodio che abbiamo fatto abbastanza roba. Ho visto sì.
Got a minute?
Of course.
No, vabbè, niente.
Ci
sono dialoghi nuovi, ragazzi. Nel prossimo
later.
episodio andremo avanti, vediamo che cosa dobbiamo fare. Quindi ragazzi, ci vediamo al prossimo episodio. Lasciate un mi piace, iscrivetevi. Oh, ma... Ah, non ci va a parlare. Beh, ciao ragazzi.